Lord Ubiyashiki is hosting an explosive party for the Demon Slayer Corps, and we're going to rank them all as party guests in our Demon Slayer party tier list.
I think Giyu would make an appearance, but only after Tanjiro begs him to come.
Yeah.
It would take a little bit of effort, because this is not something that is up his alley.
No, it isn't. And that's why he'd be wanting to leave pretty early, I would imagine.
Yeah, he'll get there, but he'll be home by 9, no doubt.
Yeah. And they'd be looking for him, and it's like, where'd he go? Oh, he's gone already? No.
Yeah, and I feel like when he leaves too, he wouldn't tell anyone.
He would not tell. And Tanjiro would be so upset. He'd be crying.
Yeah.
Like, no, I wanted to talk to him.
However, I think the one thing that could keep him there is if Shinobu was like, this is why people don't like you.
True.
And then he'd be like,
just reluctantly.
it's not true.
Yeah.
Kanroji, she'd be the life of the party.
Yeah.
She'd be all over the place.
She'd be talking to everybody, so happy, just jumping around, making sure everyone's involved.
A little flirtatious.
For sure.
You get a hug. You get a hug.
It's like, does she like me?
I hope no one thinks that, because Obanai is going to be in the corner emitting the deadliest of auras.
That's true.
Speaking of, he's definitely a wallflower. I think he would maybe want to follow around Kanroji, but he'd chill by the wall and watch.
Every wall that she's close to, he's there.
But you know what? He actually might be more of a shit disturber. I can't just see him sitting there.
Because someone's going to talk to her and then he's going to lose his mind?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Probably Tanjiro.
Yeah. That's true. Tanjiro's just got that...
the innocent charm, but...
I was going to say casual riz, but he doesn't even know.
Yeah, otherwise I think you just sit there and judge people. If Sanemi doesn't try to start a fight in the first 5 minutes, I'd be very surprised. So I think he can be in this tier pretty easily.
The whole time, just starting a fight. I could see that for sure.
Yeah. The only reason I think he might not is because, assuming Ubiyashiki is hosting this, he would not want to damage anything.
But he still started a fight. Come on, can he control himself? He at least make a scene.
Yeah.
He's
skilled enough not to break anything, I bet. Gyomei would just probably chill in the background and like make sure everyone's having a good time. He'd break up the fights that would occur from these guys.
Yeah, I could see him being pretty relaxed and just sort of watching from a distance.
He'd be an amazing bouncer. I would hire him to watch over my party, that's for sure. I feel like Muichiro would be pretty docile. He'd most likely chill maybe by himself, but at the same time, he'll open up with the right people.
And he really does open up with the right people. We've seen it, so...
Yeah, like if he finds himself with Tanjiro, he'd love to join him in some games, kind of just hang out, have some fun.
He would. Needs someone to push him a little bit.
I feel like he's also the type who would just disappear randomly and then come back like 3 hours later with a McDonald's Happy Meal or something.
It's like, what were you doing? It's like, I wanted it.
I know. He's like, I wanted the special edition toy. Shinobu would probably be one of the first people there, but also one of the first to leave, along with Giyu.
Yep.
I think she'd come early and like help set up.
She would, and then she'd offer to come back the next morning to clean up.
Yeah, I could see that. She would also want to like walk Kanao home as well.
Make sure everyone gets home safe.
Yeah. Rengoku would be fired up the whole time.
Yeah, I could just imagine him. He's like, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Let's play some beer pong. Let's go. Come on,
Get
come on,
this
come
man
on.
some sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be making sure that everyone's like having a great time for sure. He'd be giving the younger kids some fruit punch.
Yep.
And is it just me, or do you think he'd be amazing at karaoke?
Oh, he would be. He would go all out too.
Always, with everything. Tengen would definitely be a high energy king as well.
He would.
Just in a different way. Like, he's not trying to make everyone else have a good time per se. He's going to do what he needs to do to show himself off.
Yeah.
So that he's content.
Yeah, very flashy.
Yeah. You do the flashiest of dance moves.
Oh, for sure.
While Sanemi's twitching in the corner thinking he's going to break something.
Yeah.
Kanao would be a wallflower for sure.
Definitely.
She's got those I'm just happy to be here kind of vibes.
Yeah. So she sticks on the wall, but she also stays late because she actually is genuinely happy to be there.
Yeah. She's having an amazing time. But with that said, Tanjiro and Shinobu would get her involved in some fashion.
For sure.
Yeah.
And she might open up.
Yeah, this would be great for her, actually. Tanjiro, their first social butterfly. He'd be so happy, smiling, and just being friends with everyone.
100%.
Trying not to be killed by Obanai and...
Yeah, he'd be fighting for his life the whole night, and he'd be annoying people without even realizing it. But then he'd be making other people so happy.
Come on, would Tanjiro annoy you if he came up to you and smiled?
Oh, he wouldn't annoy me, but we've seen some people get annoyed with him.
Select few.
Yeah.
I think Zenitsu and Inosuke would be right by his side too.
For sure.
He'd have to like coach them on their etiquette.
Yeah.
Especially Inosuke. And he'd probably help to clean up after as well.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind.
I think Zenitsu has two places here. He could either be an anxious wallflower,
Yeah.
but I do think that his drive to talk to Nezuko and others would push him into the social butterfly.
But what if he passes out in the lawn and goes God mode?
Oh, yeah. No, that is dangerous. It enhances his ability in all things.
Yeah, so then he'd be life of the party.
Yeah, he just comes with amazing pickup lines.
Yeah.
It helps clean or something with maximum
I
efficiency.
could see it.
And then, Inosuke would be like a puppy with the zoomies.
Oh, he'd have the zoomies. He'd be doing some crazy flexible things. Put his legs behind his head.
Yeah.
Some crazy trick shots.
For absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
But no, he's going to cause some damage in the process. So I think Shit
Yeah,
Disturber's
yeah.
probably an appropriate tier for him. Comes in, rips off his shirt immediately, head upside down, chugging the punch since he
Starts
can't have
screaming.
alcohol yet.
True.
But he'd actually drink something thinking it's punch, but then get wasted.
By mistake?
Yeah, totally by mistake. And then Genya, I feel like he'd be a bit more awkward for some reason. Like, I think he'd probably want to stick around with Tanjiro as well, but he'd be like,
Yeah.
Tanjiro, come on, over here, please. Like, to
Tanjiro-
the wall, right?
100%. Tanjiro's just making everyone open up, and he might actually be like the connecting piece to make a lot of people feel comfortable at this party.
Yeah, these three could definitely have a fun time with Tanjiro, bringing them out to play.
For sure.
The only thing that I think would hold him back is just his brother being there. He might not know how to act,
Yeah, good point.
Like,
Be
he doesn't wanna
intimidated a little bit.
upset him or disappoint him in some way, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I feel like Hotaru would be like, why am I here? And then just like drink himself to death.
Yep. He's on the lawn, and everyone's just going to walk by him afterwards and be like, well, this was expected.
Yeah. And then Nezuko, I mean, yes, I know she can't really have fluent conversation, but I still think she'd be a social butterfly. She'd be running all over the place, just like smiling at people and
Smiling.
saying very simple things.
For sure.
It'd be adorable. I would love that.
Yeah, same.
Little bit of puppy energy as well, right?
Yeah.
Along with Inosuke, but in a much more calm and peaceful manner. And then at some point in the night when someone's DJing, they'll throw on Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Like,
It'll
look
act,
at that.
It'll act as a
that
demon
picture.
summoning ritual for Muzan. He'll moonwalk up to the mansion and just wreak havoc. So
Wow.
he's crashing this party.
That's a visual.
And you could probably guess it's the only reason we have this tier.
Yeah. He's coming in right at the end, crashing it.
But he'll do it in style.
He
I
will.
respect it. As long as he doesn't, wipe anyone out.
We respect it, but get him out of there.
Yeah, I know. Not your party, my friend. You can have one in the Infinity Castle.
Exactly.
So, bonus tier here. Looking at these characters, who do we think would be passed out on the lawn by the end of the night? Once Muzan pops in.
I think Kanroji would be there.
Yeah, I think so too. She'd be having so much fun, not really realize how much she's taken in. And then I think Obanai he would just lie down with her. He wouldn't be like drunk, but
True.
he'd just
He
lie
pretends.
down. Yeah, just to have a little nap beside her.
Embracing the moment.
Yeah, I'd say so. And then, Sake, once he gets into the alcohol by mistake, he'll be passed out as well.
Yeah.
And that'd probably be for the best in terms of keeping Ubuyashiki's home safe and all in one piece. But yeah, I think that'd be a very fun party, and I would love to be invited.
I wish they were real.
Well, that's our list. If you want more Demon Slayer content, like the video and let us know in the comments below. In the meantime, check out these videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.